It was a rainy evening in the heart of the city. Emma had always been fascinated by urban legends, but the one that intrigued her the most was the deadly elevator game. According to the legend, if you pressed a specific sequence of buttons in a certain order, you would be transported to another dimension. Determined to try it, Emma found an old, abandoned building downtown. The elevator creaked as she stepped inside, her heart pounding. The instructions were clear. Go to the 4th floor, then the 2nd, then the 6th, back to the 2nd, the 10th, and finally to the 5th. As she pressed the buttons, the elevator jolted and shuddered, making her second-guess her decision. But curiosity got the better of her, and she continued. On the 5th floor, the doors opened to reveal a shadowy figure standing in the hallway. Emma's breath caught in her throat. The figure didn't move, but she felt its eyes bore into her. The instructions had warned her not to speak or acknowledge the figure, so she quickly pressed the button for the 1st floor. The elevator descended, but instead of stopping at the 1st floor, it kept going. The numbers on the panel blinked erratically, and Emma felt a cold sweat trickle down her back. When the doors finally opened, she found herself in a dimly lit corridor, unlike anything she had seen before. The air was thick with a musty, oppressive scent. The walls were covered in strange, pulsating vines. As Emma stepped out, the doors slammed shut behind her. Panic surged through her as she realized she had no way back. She walked down the corridor, hoping to find another exit. Whispers filled the air, growing louder with each step. Emma couldn't understand the words, but they filled her with dread. Shadows danced on the walls, and she felt as if unseen eyes were watching her every move. She turned a corner and saw a faint light ahead. The light led her to a room with a single window. Outside, the sky was a deep, unnatural red. Emma approached the window and saw distorted versions of familiar landmarks, twisted and broken. She realized she was no longer in her world. Desperate to escape, Emma retraced her steps, hoping to find the elevator. As she ran, the whispers turned into eerie chants, echoing through the corridor. The walls seemed to close in on her, the vines reaching out like fingers trying to grab her. Finally, she spotted the elevator and rushed inside. She frantically pressed the buttons, repeating the sequence in reverse. The elevator shook violently before stopping. When the doors opened, Emma stumbled out into the familiar lobby of the abandoned building. She vowed never to speak of what she had experienced, but the whispers of that other world never left her mind.